What's going on, everybody? It's your DJ from Tejano. Guys, that's right. We are here on our Conjunto block on our Wednesday, the month of September, and I'm telling you right now, we got a cool, awesome special guest that's going to be chiming in. And if you guys haven't figured it out, it's going to be Lazaro Perez. So kick back, relax, enjoy the ride, because this is Lazaro right here. This is a live video coverage that I did that I never actually posted, but got to see him out there in Houston, Texas. In December. So sit back, relax, and get your questions ready, baby. Let me get some chairs in. Guys, that is a little bit of Lazaro Perez live performance that I took in December out in Houston, Texas. It was at I believe it was at a quince. It's pretty cool. So nobody has this footage, obviously, because I never posted it up, and I never shared it. But I'm sharing it now, and I'm waiting for my Facebook on my phone to get loaded, but it's not going loaded. But here we go. A little bit of Lazaro Perez is going to be joining on in a little bit. So if you guys don't know Lazaro Perez, man, this is bad. You know what, let me just play some songs of his, I guess, you know, because this Conjunto guy is a bad dude. He's a bad dude, so you want to check it out. So let's play you some of them from his song, I guess. This one is called De los besos que te di, Lazaro Perez.
También te extraño, también me desvelo, viendo nuestras fotos y videos. Yo también te pienso cada vez un poco más, y tu boca, imagino que comienzo a besar. De los besos que te di, amor, ¿a cuál de todos echa más de menos? Aquellos tiernos o los que llevan veneno, los inocentes o los que no.
Hi, Annette. How are you doing?
De los besos que te di,
Glad you commented.
¿a poco no hay alguno que recuerde? Si tú solita fuiste que me dio luz verde, y ahora resulta que hasta la memoria pierde. Estoy seguro que las noches me recuerdas y los labios tú te muerdes. Aquellos tiernos o los que llevan veneno, los inocentes o los que no tenían freno. De los besos que te di, amor, ¿a poco no hay alguno que recuerde? Tú solita fuiste que me dio luz verde, y ahora resulta que hasta la memoria pierde. Estoy seguro que las noches me recuerdas y los labios tú te muerdes.
Lazaro Perez, Lazaro Perez. De los besos que te di, the kiss that he gave you, man. That's right. Check it out, man. Lazaro Perez, man. On the Conjunto block for today. It's gonna be awesome. My phone is like acting up right now. But please share, guys. Especially my +1 right here on my left side hand. Here we go, guys. Here's another called No Es de Papel. No Es Paper right here. Lazaro Perez, man. I'm telling you right now, all these Conjunto groups, these Conjunto people, these artists and musicians are awesome. And I'm telling you right now, Lazaro Perez is no one to be messing with. He's up there, man. That guy's bad. He's a bad dude. Here goes.
En el basurero del callejón dejo tus fotos, tus
Got my accordion too loud.
prendas, tus pertenencias, y hasta las 10 de la mañana puedes encontrarlas en el verde, pero a la orilla del pueblo, junto con los planes que tuvimos, que pensaste que siempre iba palpita mi interior. Basta con tus juegos salvajes, mujer, mi corazón no es de papel. Mi corazón no es de papel, que no sabes tiene pulso. Si lo pisoteas me va a sangrar. Por mis arterias corre el dolor y con coraje palpita mi interior.
That is right, guys. That was Lazaro Perez. We got the live video that I took. I haven't even posted it up, so nobody has that video to start off the show. Because today is the Conjunto Block Day, baby. That is right. Once a month, every month, we're gonna do some awesome Conjunto. And I'm not gonna say who pushed me to do it, but she's sitting right next to me. So yeah, that's one of the person. And Rose Gonzalez también, and Mossman también. Those three are the ones who got me to like, hey, food, you gotta do some Conjunto. And obviously Shady's like, well, if you love me, you better be doing some Conjunto. So I was like, you know what? All right, fine, let's do this. So yeah, we kicked it off with the Santiago Garza. Then we did it with Rodney Rodriguez. Then we did it with Mercedes, and then Mario Baraja. Now we got Lazaro Perez, and man, I'm telling you right now, this is a tree right here. Lazaro Perez, man. This is a tree. If you guys know your Conjunto, you know Lazaro is not one to mess around with. This guy gets down. He gets down like James Brown. But I have to show you here because my phone is acting up for some reason. No sé por qué. So I'm going to leave Shady's phone. So let's go up to Facebook first of all. We got Annette. Hi, Mondo Loco. Keep it down like thank you. Hi. Doni Rodriguez. What's up, Doni? Jesse Martinez. Pasadena, Texas is listening and thank you. And then we got Lupe Munoz in the house, and we got the Cherry Care plus one. Justin Reed, what's up from Blooming, Texas? Just wanted to say hi. Thank you. So yeah, we're shooting that Conjunto right now. And we got Lazaro Perez, man. I'm telling you right now, if you don't know who he is, woo, I don't know who you guys been, but yeah. Here we go. Let's play another one, Lazaro Perez. And so yeah, we're just gonna wait for Lazaro probably in the next 5 minutes or so. He's gonna hopefully jump on if he doesn't get cold, if I don't scare him off. So and I do want to say, Monster, please sponsor me. Here we go. Como fui de Lazaro Perez. And thank you everybody out there listening to tejanoloko.com with a K. Here we go. Hey. Wait. Como fui is not playing. Why can't you get that? This is not playing either. Here we go. Hey!
¿Para qué te vas? Si ya tantas veces que te has ido, intentando siempre olvidarte de mi amor. De cuenta no has podido. ¿Para qué te vas? Si yo sigo siendo ese motivo. Del amante aquel que enloquece y parece como sombra en tu camino. ¿Para qué te vas? Si en las madrugadas por sentirte amada.
You want the stand?
All right, here we go. First of all, can everybody out there Facebook Live here, can you hold on, let's check if we can hear you first of all.
Yeah, you just need to turn it on.
Me? Lasso, can you say like, I don't know, chimichanga or something? See if we can hear you on this side.
Test, 1, 2. Can you hear me?
All right, here we go. That's right. So we got Lazaro Perez in the house, man. That's cool. That's really cool. I don't know. I feel kind of shy. I feel a little shy right now, but it's actually, first of all, it's an honor, man. It's an honor. I know for me in the Conjunto world, I have like a lot of Conjunto friends, and yeah, also you're like you're a big deal, man.
Now, Amanda, I want to take the time to thank you and Sherry for the opportunity this evening to be on your show, and pues aquí estamos and going at it, man, full time and hitting it hard as much as we can. You know, we've been promoting our latest album, which y'all have been hearing a couple of the tracks that are on that album. So, pues we appreciate the airplay and everything y'all do for the onda, you know.
Yeah. So okay. So first of all, I asked to all the Conjunto musicians, because I know the world aren't very familiar with Conjunto and Conjunto music, and I know they know about the progressive or the mainstream Conjunto, but they don't know the underground or the South Texas style or West Texas style of Conjunto. So I guess first of all, number one question I ask everybody is, what is Conjunto for the people who don't know Conjunto?
Well, I mean, you have different I could say different genres of Conjunto, you know. Of course, you have your traditional with the Roe Naranjo, Tony La Rosa, Valerio Longoria, all of those pioneers, you know, which was traditional. But I think the Conjunto industry has evolved. It really has, you know, going back to the 70s to the 80s, even the 90s. And Conjunto music has evolved into something very, very different. In my personal opinion, you know, the music that we play it's evolved into a Conjunto Tejano progressive. It's not your traditional Conjunto, but I mean, yes, we are able to play that, and we do play it. You know, we gotta stick to our roots at times. That'll, you know, I really think with the music, you know, and not just Conjunto, just music in general has evolved to a totally different, you know, onda. And you know, it's the younger generation that is starting to get into the, you know, Spanish music, like they call it, and we're having to complement them and trying to mix our traditional roots with the up and coming, you know, in style of music. So I think that's where you know, we've marked the difference with our band and you know, become a little different than everybody else.
So what is for the, I guess, people who doesn't know the difference of like traditional and West Texas or progressive, what are the difference of the music, and how can you differentiate the music?
Well, I mean, different people have different perspectives on what is what. Traditional to me is your 1, 2, 3 basic, hardcore, Stacy stomping conjunto, like Tony La Rosa, just that old school, straight up in your face conjunto. And then you got your West Texas style is more like hometown boys, you know, traditional, but a little not as tight. Okay. South Texas is known for their tight conjunto, um, what we have adapted to is that South Texas sound, which is a tight sound but with very progressive chords, putting in chords here and there, um, you know not just staying basic, kind of in left field, but it's one of those genres that at first you're like, okay, but once you give it a chance, and you start listening to it, it grows on you. It's something that grows on you. And I think that's what we need, man, because, there's a lot of bands out there. There's tons and tons of bands, but, there's a lot of bands that they all play the same thing. And that's a big deal down here. So, thinking outside the box, what I always try to do is try to be different. All right. Those pioneers that played before, they left their mark. They left their mark by playing their music. They weren't out there copying each other and playing the same music. And that's what I want to do. One day when I'm gone, I want them to hear my music and say, you know what, that's Lazaro right there. Not, the same old songs that are replayed over and over by every single band out there. So that's our goal. We just try to be different. And all respect to all the bands out there. Everybody has their own style. There's always somebody better than you, and I've always said that. But for somebody to play exactly like you, it'll never happen. And that's where I take pride in what I do and what we've developed, because I'm not the best accordion player out there. I can tell you that, straight out. But somebody that's gonna sing and play exactly like me, there never will be. Hopefully my son one day, but exactly the way I play, there's nobody. And I think that's what makes us distinct and makes us unique in our style of playing conjunto music.
Yeah, and being with Chevy, I've learned a lot about Conjunto, a lot. And like you said, different people do play similar songs but differently. Because I would have never been noticed until she had pointed it out, and I'm like, wait a minute, that is that other song. What do it's kind of interesting on how kind of how things are turned and tweaked. So I've seen that you have a son, and I'm pretty sure that he's been just naturally picking up music, correct?
Yeah. Actually, my daughter and my son, man, they both. I can say that they're musically inclined already, and they love it. They love it. And but one thing that I've always, the way I've always thought is, I don't force it on them. If they want to do it, by all means, they'll do it. Because being forced, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, and it's not good. So but yeah, I mean, gracias a Dios que they do enjoy it. And hopefully one day that we can all share the stage together.
So what would you hope for them one of these days when they get bigger and in the music world? What is it that you would hope they will learn from you or pick up from you?
Well, hopefully with Lyrica, she hits it big, and I can retire and I can just be her bus driver. But I always joke with her, and I tell her, I'm gonna be your bus driver one day, Mama. And no, but she really does enjoy music. She loves it. She loves to dance. She loves to sing. So, we've seen many artists become big artists, with, as they started at a young age. So I'm hoping that, once she starts to understand the importance of it, and actually the business aspect of being able to play music, is when we can hopefully, start it and take off.
Yeah. So I always like to ask, like, everybody out that's listening, if you guys have any questions, put them in right now. That way we could ask them, because I know how many times I always hear people like, "Well, you don't know me," or "I didn't get it out of you," or "I wish I could ask the question." So if anybody has any questions, put it in right there for that way we could ask them right now. So what got you into music and let alone Conjunto?
Actually, it was, you know, I've always loved music. I've always, it's, I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's comments, but I don't know. I can't read the comments or anything. So, but anyway,
Uh,
um,
let me see. It says absolutely love the way you play accordion. Oh, that's Chevy. Um, there's who else is on? Martha Orozco from Phoenix, Arizona. Anita's on. Justin, Lupe Munoz, and I think that's all I can see because my phone's messed up too.
okay,
Okay.
okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Well, actually, you know, I've always loved music since I was a kid. I've always been around music. My grandfather's, my paternal grandfather played accordion, um, and my maternal grandfather, he also plays. Well, he used to play. He doesn't play anymore, but um, since I was little, I've always loved it, and I've always been around music. And my grandfather left me 2 accordions before he passed away when I was 5 years old. And since that day, you know, I knew that I wanted to do that. And you know, growing up, I used to, you know, just jam out in my room and just my dream was always to be on a stage with lights and smoke and all that. And I used to do it. I remember a funny story that, you know, I would buy lights and put disco balls in the room. And I would, you know, I had my drum set in there because originally I started with the drums. And I wanted a smoke machine, but my mom did not let me get a smoke machine. So what I did is I remember I think it was the 4th of July or New Year's Eve. We bought fireworks, and I saved the smoke balls, the smoke bombs,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
lit them in my room.
It's traumatic.
I lit them in my room, and I smogged the whole freaking house, man. It was crazy.
Oh
Um,
man.
but it was, I just enjoyed it that much. And, you know, when I was 13 is when I actually started playing with a band there in town. I was 13 years old, and I think I was like a freshman in high school, I believe. Um, I started playing with a local band there, and I lasted with them for about a good 3-4 years. And it wasn't until my senior year of high school that I started my band, which was in 2007, actually. So I've been going at it for quite some time. And you know, I've learned a lot. I've seen a lot. I've got to experience many places, meet many people, which is the best thing ever. That's to me, that's the best thing that could have ever happened. I mean, the recognition, the awards, to me doesn't mean anything. Just the passion for playing and meeting people. I love to meet people, and you know, just you meet so many people that you don't realize that maybe one day they come into your life and make a difference, or you know, you just never know. So it's been an experience. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Of course, we started from the bottom up, you know, you know, with no name to pave the road for us. It was something that I started by hand, and we went, and we kept on going. And to this day, we're still here. And I'm glad to say, because of the people that have supported us and you know, been there for us, we've accomplished a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And we've accomplished a lot in the meaning that we've gained a lot of fans.
Yeah. You know, and my first time seeing you was this past December. You played at a quince in Houston. I can't remember who it was, but I remember
It was
Bonnie
the
was
Morales
yes,
quinceañera.
yes.
Yeah.
I was with Lupin and Zeke, and they're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
let's go to see Lazaro." Like, hell yeah, let's go, vámonos. Because I've never seen you, but I've always seen videos. I always, you know, heard CDs and everything. And I'm like, nah, yeah, let's go. And so that's where I got that video. If you're looking at the opening video, but I was telling you, man, I was like, when I saw you, I was like shocked. I was pretty amazed. And for me, and I told Chevy like this all the time. For me, I long time. Aside from DJing, I used to do like bands and promoting, and one of my ex used to sing. So I know some things about music, but like I said, I'm very hard to impress. But when I saw you, I was like, dude, like I was pretty impressed. Like your whole composure, your sound. I mean, just everything like was really well put together, and I mean, like I was bobbing my head like, damn, this boy gets down, you know.
I appreciate it, man.
I was impressed. I was so impressed. So I know I'm sure that somewhere along the line you probably had some like horrible performances or horrible experience or something. So what was like one of your most horrible memories that you remember? I mean, did you ever get booed or anything, or did you get like tomatoes thrown at you, or like did something crazy happen?
I wouldn't have. Maybe scariest. We were where were we at? No, Monterrey. We're on our way to Monterrey, and this was back in 2009. It was back in 2009 when things were pretty rough. We're playing us in Conjunto. We're playing together, and man, that was probably one of the scariest moments in my life. But we loved going to Monterrey. Like, I mean, it's one of the best places to play. It's just that we were at the wrong place at the wrong time. I mean, that's basically what it came down to. Thanks to God, nothing happened. But we got pulled over. We got pulled over, and we got taken down. We got taken down from our van with AKs, and you know, they pointed an AK at all of us, and we were, you know, against the van with our hands up, and they were searching us, and you know, it was crazy. Like, I feared for my life, and I mean, I had never gone through that experience, but I freaked out for no reason. It was actually military guys looking for bad guys. And because there was about 16 of us in a van, they thought the worst. Yeah, I was like, yeah, there they are. But no, nothing happened. Gracias a Dios que, you know, everything came out all right. They were doing their job. I mean, they were doing the job, and you know, we were thankful that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you know, and I've noticed Monterrey, they get down. They love their music, man.
They do. They really do.
Yeah.
If you've never experienced Monterrey, it's something that you need to put on your bucket list.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting for Sherry to get her passport. I'm like, oh,
There you go.
let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
I see videos, and I mean, it's like packed. I don't know how yours was, but like I see videos, and they pack it up. It's crazy. I'm like, they get down like
Yeah,
man,
they do.
We could learn some things from them.
Yeah, no, really, you really can. I mean, and they truly, they just, their love for Tejano and Conjunto music is unbelievable.
So you said you have two accordions. What was the first song that you learned how to play? What was?
First, it was Las Gaviotas Polka. That was one of the first ones that I learned, and you know, I was there and learned it, and I started learning, and I started going to lessons with a man here in town by the name of Sam Falcon, and he was actually the accordion player for Miss Linda Escobar for years and years. He was here from Kingsville, and I went to lessons with him for about 2 weeks, and he finally told me, he goes, dude, like, I don't know what you want me to teach you, like you're just wasting your money because you're catching on. And I'm like, no, Sam, I want to learn the right way. I mean, I want to learn, and eventually, you know, I kept on going with him, and I learned, and I started picking up, you know, on my own, and the rest is history, basically, man. And to this day, I'm still learning. I love to listen to new things and different things to, you know, to better myself. I'm a big fan of norteño music with sax, So I listen to a lot of norteño sax. So and that's where I get a lot of ideas and different things to incorporate into our kind of music.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for Lasco? I know you have questions. No questions?
She said, I'm jealous of the way his accordions are tuned.
Oh, that she's jealous of the way your accordions are tuned.
Tuned. Oh yeah, those are. I can say that nobody else has that. They're specially tuned.
That's why she's jealous. That's why she's jealous.
Yeah, actually, I have a tuner that tunes for me. He's from Monterrey, and we actually sat down and specifically went through what kind of tuning and how I wanted this and how I wanted that. So, and I think actually that's marked the difference in a lot of in our music because of the way the accordion sounds. And like I said, it's been tried to it's been imitated, but it's never been duplicated. I can tell you that because it's specifically tuned to my specs, and there's only one person that knows exactly how it is, and that's the tuner and myself, So, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
So who's in your band? Because I was waiting for a CD, but
I know. Hey, but I'm gonna send you. I sent you a CD and some extra goodies, so be on the lookout.
Awesome. Cool. So explain who's your band? Who's in there? What they play? How did you guys even perform?
Yeah. Special thanks to the guys, man. These guys, they go over and beyond for the band, and without them, we wouldn't be having the success that we have. And gracias a Dios que they're always down. They're always down to do whatever is possible, and also a special thank you to our other halves, man. Like all our wives that support us and give us the okay basically to do what we do, man. Because we're gone a lot. We're gone, and gracias a Dios que things have picked up, and we've been gone almost every weekend, and leaving our families, and it's tough. It gets tough, but special thank you to all the spouses. So our drummer, Mr. Joey Martinez, he's out of Westlaco, Texas, and we have Jorge Vasquez. He's out our bajo sexto player out of Houston. And then Mr. Ramiro Adame, he's out of Kingsville. So big thank you to them, man, for putting up with me and doing what we love, man.
How did you guys even form? Well, do you guys know? Do you know him personally, or it's just like, hey, let's start playing, man?
Yeah. Actually, me and Ram, we both started. Can you bring me the charger? We started I started back in 2007, and then Ram came into the band in 2008. So Ram's the one that's been with us, the longest out of everybody. Then Coco, he helped us out here and there whenever we needed a bajo players, and we had tried several times to get him into the band, and at that moment it just wasn't the right time for him. So the opportunity came about 3 years ago to join the band, and he was able to join the band at that moment. So he was with us. He's been with us for about 3 years. And same thing for Joey. Joey's another guy that we met. We became friends, and we met through mutual friends, and eventually when the opportunity came for him as well, he was able to take that opportunity and run with it. So it's exactly what we did.
What do you think about? What do you think it is about Conjunto that people love? That and I know I've asked this on many other artists. Is like, because every time I go to an event, for some reason, it doesn't even matter if it's a big name or a small name, Conjunto's like it's always packed. it's always packed for some reason. But in Tejano, it's like you have to push and promote and push, and you're lucky if it gets half packed. What do you think about? What do you think it is about Conjunto that's always like boom?
You know, honestly, I think that conjunto music just hits the heart a lot more than any other kind of music. You know, you just get that feeling of, you know, you hear the, you know, that low end kick with the bass drum and the bass, and then you hear that bajo sexto come in that just, you know, fills everything, and then the accordion. I mean, it's just it's kind of it's kind of hard to explain. It's one of those things where you have to be there to experience it, or know what exactly what I'm talking about by actually living it. So um, you know, and there's different people with different aspects or different views on how what conjunto is. Um,
Yeah.
but honestly, it's cultura. That's all it is, man. It really goes back to our culture, to our ancestors that you know, that started all this.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and like every time and that's when for me, I knew like, man, I love Conjunto because like I'm not gonna say I'm an expert because I don't think I am. But every time I've gone to like a show or a Conjunto show, I'm always like, yeah, hell yeah, like, give me a drink, man. I want a drink now. You know, I just like I don't know. I just get my head bobbing, and I just kind of want to just kind of get up and go. You know, it's I don't know. For me, that's what it is. What do you feel like can change in Conjunto that could make it much better?
Actually, I think the biggest thing that could change for the better to make conjunto better would be, you know, the relation between músicos. You know, I hate to say it, but there's animosity up the butt with conjunto, man. Lots of animosity, and it shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't. You know, everybody plays what they play. Um,
Yeah.
you know, whether you think somebody's good or not, I mean, that's not up to you, man. It's up to the people, because ultimately the people are the ones that pay to go to your shows. Um, uh, I think better relations, you know, like our legends used to, um, the way our legends used to get together, and you know, you would see Tony La Rosa, Roen Vela, Flaco Jimenez, Mingo Saldivar, uh, Gilberto Garcia, Gilberto Perez. You know, all of them would just hang out. You know, hang out and just have a good time and jam out. And those guys were big names. Like those guys are legends. I mean, we're nobody compared to them. I mean, I can tell
Yeah.
you that. You know, at least not right now in this time. Those guys were, I mean, excuse my language, but those guys were the shit, man. I mean, and they weren't at each other's necks the way some musicos are this day. So, you know, I think that's the biggest thing that really puts a damper on conjunto is the animosity between lots of musicians. You know, everybody does their own thing. Everybody plays their own music. Hey, just let everybody be, man. I mean, because ultimately, it's not up to the musico to decide whether they're good or not. It's the people. The people are gonna make you. The people are gonna break you.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you on that. So I mean, where can people find your music? Is you have a website in there, right? Like, is there
Yeah,
a
you can catch us on Facebook. It's on iTunes, YouTube Music, Spotify. Um, you can catch our music with us as well. Um, and we are in the process of we're gonna fixing to start recording another CD. So be on the lookout for that. So hopefully we'll get on that pretty soon, and we're looking for a release hopefully by the new year.
Ooh, huh? Who are you guys recording with?
Our latest CD is under Latin World Records.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and that was one of the that CD was one of the last CDs that Mr. Tino Signs did before he passed.
Oh, that's
So
right.
yeah, I
That's
want to thank
right.
him. I want to thank him, and he did a lot of work for us, and we did a lot of CDs in there with him. This next CD we're gonna be we've we've gone with another label. So I want to thank Mr. Chris Rodriguez from Tejano Highway 281. We're going to be going with Tejano Powerhouse Records out of the Valley. So we're looking for bigger and better things for 2022. Si Dios quiere.
Wow, that's interesting. So what advice would you have for the younger generation? Because there's a lot of younger guys out there. Like Christopher Rivera is one of them. What's the dude's name from Zeke? Is Zeke on there? Yeah.
Zeke, yeah. No, I mean, excellent musicians, man. They got it going, and the best of luck to them. There's food for everybody, man. There really is. And just keep on going. Be yourself and do your own thing. Do what you feel. Play from the heart, and the rest is history. I mean, it's exactly what I did. I mean, eventually we evolved into something that is unique.
Yeah. So what? Okay, so I'm gonna ask a couple more questions because I think it's like what 8 o'clock, and I think I hear your son. There's somebody back.
He's out there, yeah. He's playing.
Oh, can he play the accordion for us or no? Maybe. I mean,
The what now?
Would he be willing to play like the accordion or anything for us?
Yeah. I think I have one out. Let me see what I have.
He's like hammer shot.
Give me a second.
Danny, what's up, Danny? Martin.
Actually, I got one right here. So I don't know. What do you want to hear?
De los pesos. I think that was the first one. De los pesos de que te di. It does have a cool sound. It has a little tone to it, like a little. I don't know. It sounds cool. It sounds really cool.
Thank you.
What about Cuartos Polkas? I didn't even play that one.
Cuatro polka. Yeah, we'll play that one when we finish up. That one's a polka that we were in the studio and I'm pretty sure you've seen some of the videos that I post and he loves to throw gritos. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a polka. And that polka I came up with it in the studio and I was just messing around and out came a polka and we ended up putting his grito in the polka and I go cuatro un grito and he went in, he recorded the grito and then it came out. It was pretty cool. It was one of those last minute deals that we did.
So I see that you went to school for anesthesiology, right?
What's that?
You went to school, didn't you, for, I can't even say it, anesthesiology?
Kinesiology.
Kinesiology, yeah.
Kinesiology, yeah. I have a Bachelor of Science from A&M Kingsville. So I've coached football, powerlifting, and I'm a Spanish teacher at Bishop High School. So that's what I do during the day, and musician by night, like they say.
That's so cool, man. Oh, shoot. Wow. I knew that's why I could relate to you, because I have a bachelor's degree in chemistry. That's what, yeah. All right. I got you. So what do you think was the hardest thing about juggling everything? How do you juggle everything, like school and work and music?
Honestly, I don't know. I really don't. I mean, it's just, I guess when you love something that much, it doesn't bother you. It's like, my wife tells me, say, hey, you need to just chill out, rest a little bit, because if I'm not at work or practice, I'm on the road playing music. When I'm home, I hate to be inside. I'm out cutting the grass or, just we live on a ranch. So there's always something to do. I love to be outside and you know, she tells me, hey, just chill out a little bit, man. I'm like, no, like, you know, I feel like I'm always, I have to be doing something, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I have to be doing something, and it's hard for me to just to stay put.
I know exactly what you mean. That's what I tell Chevy all the time. Because I'm always either at work or radio station or photography or videos or something. It's like, I don't know. I think maybe it's the school mode. I think it's just, you're used to like going and going and going and going. I think
Yeah,
for me,
yeah,
that's
no, it is. And you know, and I'll come home, and as long as I get 3-4 hours of sleep, I'm good. Like I'm good to go.
and coffee and boom. Jeez. So what is it that like the most memorable gig that you have? What is it? What was the thing that you loved the most about I guess a certain gig, or what was the most memorable one for you?
I guess I would have to say maybe the year that we closed out Tejano Conjunto Festival in San Antonio. Um, was That's the biggest conjunto festival that there is in the world. You know, there's lots of festivals, but that one, you know, attracts over 40,000 people a year. Um, it's you know, if you've never been, it's amazing. It's amazing, and you know, I went to my first conjunto festival back in 2010, I believe, and I had never gone. I've always wanted to go, and we went, and I told my buddy, I'm like, I want to play here one day. And the following year, 2011, they called us, and we ended up playing at the Conjunto Festival. And from that day on, I told myself one day I want to close. You know, seeing Dos Gilbertos, Hometown Boys, all those big names close out the show. I set a goal. And I told myself, well, I'm gonna have to work towards that goal. And back in 2019, um, we were able to close out the show on Saturday night, which is Saturday night's the biggest night of them all, and that was probably one of the best feelings that we've ever got to experience, aside from playing in front of about 10,000 people in Monterrey one time. So, um, but to do it in your home state and at the biggest festival ever, it was pretty cool. Like I mean, it's something that a lot of bands don't get to experience, and that's something that I'll always take with me and I'll cherish, you know, for the rest of my life.
That's crazy, man. Like I get amazed when I see like a packed a venue, but man, like 40,000 people, that's wild. What were you nervous? Like, what's your coping mechanism when? I mean, I'm sure you probably still get nervous. Do you like when you see like so many people and you go on stage?
Actually, you know, I have the opposite effect. Like, it pumps me up. It really does. Like, believe it or not, my dad is the one that he gets super nervous. He's like, hey, Tres, you need to make sure you hit it hard, man, and do this and do that. I'm like, Dad, like, you're, you're not the one playing, man. He goes, I know, but I'm nervous, and I'm like, Dad, just chill out, man. Like, I got this. Like, he gets super nervous, and but I know that's him just feeling proud, and you know, in his proud dad moment, and just wanting the best for us. You know what I mean? So it's pretty funny because he's you know, he'll have his beer and he'll start shaking, and he's like, hey, but you need to make sure you play the song, and I'm like, Dad, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, man.
Relax, man. Man, yeah, I know. I like because I play sport. I used to play a lot of sports, and I know before a game, I'm always like, "Oh my gosh, you got this, you got this, you got this." But yeah, I was just wondering, like, you know, how would you guys take it? Because like, I mean, I don't know. Every time, like, if I ever get asked to do MC or something, I kind of sweat sometimes. I kind of like, okay, Mondo, just calm down, Mondo. You got this, Mondo. You got this. And I have to rehearse, and then like for me, I know I would forget like what to say or words or something. That's funny though. What's your opening song? I mean, like, do you have like a set list, or do you just like...
Never. I never do. I could not tell you what song I'm gonna start with today or tomorrow or yesterday. It's a different set every time, and you know, the guys would be like, hey, you're gonna have no, just just feel me, man. I mean, I don't even know what I'm gonna play first, and it won't be till that very moment that we're about to start where I'll tell them, all right, we're gonna start with this, and then from there I just feed off the crowds, man. I really do. So there's not one time that you'll hear me play the same set over and over because I don't have one. And people ask me, damn, that was a badass set. I'm like, pretty good, right, for pulling it out of my butt, like they say. But it's never been the same set. It's always something different, and I think that's what helps us draw the crowd more. It's not the same. It's not repetitive, and there's a lot of bands that do that, and people are like, people know your set and what you're gonna do next, and to me, I find that kind of boring. That's just my opinion. When you surprise people with with something different, it's unexpected, so they're gonna pay attention more. They're gonna listen out because they're not expecting the same thing, and I think that's what marks the difference between us and a lot of bands.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean because I have a lot of friends that are obviously in bands, but no, you kind of have an idea like, oh, this is gonna come. Oh yeah, it came. Oh, they're gonna change it. Oh yeah, it changed. Yeah, no, I feel you. I think your son's maybe playing Superman back there.
Yeah, he's going. He's all excited because he loves monster trucks, and he's gonna go see Monster Jam this weekend. So he's been super excited all week.
That's super cool. Is there anything else that you want to tell anybody out there? There's a Leo Liao. From what station he's from? Tejano Hits? Is it Tejano Hits? Leo Liao. Hello from Rio Grande City, Texas, aka El Bayuco.
El Bayuco. Saludos a todos los del Valle, para todos los del Valle del Río Grande, para todos los de California, Washington, Idaho, Arizona, so we can see, and pues todos los de Michigan, Ohio. We were able to go to Idaho this past summer, and it was awesome. So, saludos a ellos por allá en Idaho. And pues saludos a todos, especialmente todos los de Texas aquí que nos apoyan. Thank you for all the support, and just to everybody that's listening out and supporting uno servidor Lázaro Perez. We thank you from the bottom of my heart, and pues aquí estamos, y hopefully we will see each other soon.
And then I know I ask this most of the time. What's your favorite donut?
My favorite what?
Your donut. What's your favorite donut?
It's got to be, what do you call them? I totally went blank. Krispy Kreme.
Oh, Krispy Kreme. Oh, yeah.
Original.
Oh, your original glaze, traditional.
Yes, sir.
Glaze. Oh, yeah, Krispy Kreme. Oh, that's good. I can eat a whole box of that.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
Okay, so before we head out, can you give out your way to get in contact with you, just in case someone wants to hire you or something?
Yeah, for sure. You can catch us on Facebook. My Facebook is Lazaro Perez III, or you can message our band page as well. Our phone number is 361-522-7656. Again, that's 361-522-7656. Also, go follow us on TikTok. We're on TikTok, so go check out our videos, and it's under Lazaro Perez Music. So go follow us on TikTok, and you'll be able to see some videos of us performing and some behind-the-scenes footage and stuff like that. So some more stuff coming pretty soon as well.
Oh, awesome. All right, well, I guess if you don't have anything else to add, I'm pretty good right now. Let's see, it's 8, 9, 10. Oh, you know what? I do have to ask. Also, if anybody on Facebook want to ask anything, now's the chance. So, why do you think? And I've been noticing this with a lot of now that I've been doing the Conjunto block. Why do you think Conjunto bands or artists or musicians don't get asked for interviews?
Because they choose not to do them. I think.
True, true. You know, 'cause
They
I mean,
say, yeah, that's fine, we'll do them. And they don't. Every opportunity that I get, I do it. I mean, why not? It's promotion for me. It's not gonna hurt me. It's gonna help me. So there's a lot of artists that don't take the time in doing the right promotion, and I think a lot of them don't look at it as in the business aspect. They think of it as they play just to party and just to have fun. If you see it in the business aspect, you're gonna see that it's something that's gonna benefit you in the long run and help you. So I think just the different points of view that every musician has, it I guess it depicts whether they're gonna do it or not.
Yeah, that's crazy because I was noticing that after doing the Conjunto block, every single musician, they always tell me, oh, thank you for asking because we don't get asked. Why don't you get asked? And, I mean, I was kind of shocked, I'm like these
And I think also another reason is they don't go out looking for them. They're waiting for it to come to them. Marketing is one of the biggest things you need to do for yourself. If you don't have somebody doing it for you, then it's waiting for it. It's not gonna happen. I mean, you got to do it yourself. You got to do what you got to do to get your name out there. It's a product. It's a product that you want to sell, and without marketing and without doing the proper measures, there's no way you're ever gonna get your product out there, and which is your music, to be heard.
Yeah. It's kind of it tripped me out. It really did. I was kind of hurt. I was really hurt from that. But I mean, it's good for me though. I mean, shoot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but yeah. So before you head out, would you play a little bit of the polka right there? Huh? Let me see cuánto. You want to see four? Oh yeah. Can we see? Oh yes, number 4. That's Doug, and that's your son, Doug. I was like, what are you talking about? Yes. Yeah. Can we see your son and the little polka because he does the grito,
Yeah. Let me see if he gets a cuatro.
If he's not flying, doing Superman or something.
So he's somewhere back there. Cuatro. Cuatro. Come here. Hurry, puppy. They want to see you.
Cuatro.
Say hi, guys. Say hi,
What are
guys.
you doing? Hi.
Show them your Monster Jam.
Monster Jam.
Monster truck. Show them your monster truck. Yeah.
What's your favorite monster truck? The green one?
Grave digger.
Great digger. Make it done.
Ooh.
Cuatro. Cuatro. They want to hear you throw a grito. Can you throw a grito?
Jeez, I can't do
Throw a
it.
grito.
I go, Jerry can do it, I can't do it. How do you know how to do that?
Say, I learned how.
I know how.
You learn how? Are you gonna play music too?
You're gonna play the accordion and you're gonna sing? Okay? You're gonna sing? Say when I'm big.
Yeah? You like the accordion? You're gonna play with Dad?
You're gonna play with Daddy, right?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I
Lazaro. Yeah.
Ooh,
I want to
Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Throw one more grito. He's a trip, man. He's a trip. Every day's an experience with him.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so if you don't have anything else to say, we're good. We're good.
I appreciate it. Mondo, Chevy, thank y'all so much for taking the time to chit chat tonight. And plus, whenever we're here, man, whatever we can do to help, and we thank y'all. We thank y'all so much. and hopefully we see y'all soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Are you gonna be around Arizona anytime soon?
As of right now, no, we don't have anything planned out there, but hopefully, who knows? Who knows when something will pop up and we'll be heading out to the desert.
Yeah, hopefully we'll hang out somewhere out in Texas one of these days, and
Sounds good. Y'all are more than welcome down here anytime.
Awesome. Well, thank you, man. You're always welcome to come on live if you ever just want to just come on live. Feel free to send me music or anything.
I got you.
So yeah, thanks, man. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And have a good weekend.
Y'all too. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all.
All right. Thanks.
Bye bye.
Let me see. Is there another one? Oh, it's so cute. That's right, guys. That was Mr. Lazaro Perez right there, man. That was so cool, man. He had a lot. He had a lot of good stuff to say. Really. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting guy right there. I was pretty shocked. He had a lot of information. Really smart man. Dang it. And he actually even said the differences of South Texas, West Texas, progression. I mean, like this. I mean, it was. I was shocked. Like this dude's bad. He was, and then his son, number 4. That was so cool, man. I really enjoyed it. I was shocked. Like, he got me shocked. But okay, well, let's just play a couple more songs and then we'll end the night, man. Like I'm super happy. I'm happy. Like that was awesome. Okay, this is called Ahí Sentí What You Find About Me. Lazaro Perez, baby. That's right. On the Conjunto block here on your Wednesday night.
Cierra tus ojos, abre tu mente, siente mis manos acariciar tu piel, que la distancia no vaya a interrumpir y que no siente que estoy lejos de ti. Siento lo mismo, me desespera. Las horas que son lentas en el reloj, pero yo sé que esto nos pasa a los dos. Somos la más bonita historia de amor. Y no sé qué haré si no te vuelvo a ver. ¿Qué haré sin ti? No sé cómo vivir lejos de ti. No voy a cambiar nada por ti. ¿Qué haré sin ti? Siento lo mismo, me desespera. Las horas que son lentas en el reloj, pero yo sé que esto nos pasa a los dos. Somos la más bonita historia de amor. Y no sé qué haré si no te vuelvo a ver. ¿Qué haré sin ti? No sé cómo vivir lejos de ti. No voy Perdona si escuchaste este mensaje, prometí no molestarte, te juré que no te iba a llamar. Perdona que mi corazón no entienda, lo tomaste por sorpresa, no esperaba tan pronto el final. No aguantaba este momento de desesperación. Me dejaste acostumbrado al sonido de tu voz y labios piden a gritos ese dulce de tus besos. Y aunque llore por tu ausencia, sé que ya no habrá regreso. Hoy sé que lloraré, me duele el alma. Sé que te extrañaré, que me harás falta. Trataré de borrar de mi memoria todo lo mágico de nuestra historia. Y hasta borré tu número en mi teléfono. Lo único malo es que no sé de memoria. ¡Ay, chiquita! Hoy sé que lloraré, me duele el alma. Sé que te extrañaré, que me harás falta. Trataré de borrar de mi memoria todo lo mágico de nuestra historia. Y hasta borré tu número de mi teléfono. Lo único malo es que lo sé de memoria.
That's right, guys. That was Lazaro Perez Si Que Llore. So don't forget, next month we do already have our Conjunto block artist. It's gonna be Joe Reyes it's gonna be for the cancer awareness. Hold on, I got the message. So it's gonna be for the cancer awareness, and Joe Reyes is actually representing for Martina de Martina y Conjunto Suerte. So if you guys know your Conjunto, you know this is kind of like how would I say, like a godmother of Conjunto. So yeah, that's gonna be next month. So I just gotta verify with Joe Reyes and for the Conjunto awareness, or for the cancer awareness, and we'll repeat that. Martina, didn't fought cancer, I guess you say, and it didn't turn out very good for her. So we're having Joe Reyes, and that's going to be our October next month block for September, October. So yeah, so be ready for Joe Reyes next month. That is from Martina y Conjunto Suerte. And it's pretty cool. I'm actually really excited because listen to her jam, get down. He got down. But anyways, before we head out, we're gonna take one last video because you know I like to start off with the video, end the video, and try to start off the video with one of my videos and end the video with somebody else's video. And obviously it's gonna be Lazaro Perez video, and it's from the KEDA Fest. And you're going to do that, right? And thank you everybody for tuning in. Don't forget tomorrow. music, for Tejano music. And I want to thank Mr. Lazaro Perez for doing the interview. It was very informational, very educated, very interesting. And Lazaro Perez IV también fue lo que dijo. Man, he's better than me, man. Shoot. Anyways, you guys take care. We're DJ Monoloco, tejanolokomail radio on the Conjunto, baby.
No pensaba pero así vamos a cantar y que suena. Es tu amor, el que no me deja abrir y no se oye, el que no me mueve. La oscuridad se queda como la luz y nunca se apaga. Como una noche eterna que no te Chicago, olvidar cómo es posible la vida que se trabaja la única vez que sufrí y no la tengo que renunciar a una cosa de ti, pero ahora salgo de tu
You can, you do next time.
Ya nada pasó entre tú y yo, pues yo te di todo lo mío, de nada sirvió. Ya todo acabó entre tú y yo. Tan lindo el amor y era de los dos, pero sin pensar de repente desapareció. Es que tú y yo somos muy diferentes y a nada pude hacer por retenerte. Tal vez llorarás cuando extrañes mis besos. Tal vez lloraré si ya no estoy en tus brazos. O tal vez algunos recuerdos nos hagan regresar. Tal vez el amor y era de los dos, pero sin pensar de repente desapareció. Es que tú y yo somos muy diferentes y a nada pude hacer por retenerte. Tal vez llorarás cuando extrañes mis besos. Tal vez lloraré si ya no estoy en tus brazos. O tal vez algunos recuerdos nos hagan regresar.